morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing so well. This week I placed a massive order on Sephora, so I thought we could sit down together today, try everything out for the first time, and this is the finished look. My everyday glam is super glowy, fresh, nothing too heavy, just really good for every day. And everything I picked up was from Sephora. I've obviously linked everything down below for you guys. Before you jump back in time and see me putting all this on, I just want to quickly start off by saying that Rob has gone away this weekend, and it was about 7 o'clock when I started filming this video, and I hadn't spoken to anyone all day, so I feel like the beginning might just be like a little bit rusty, but don't worry, by the end I'm obviously chatting away as per usual. So yeah, if you're interested to see what I picked up, what I loved, what I didn't love from Sephora, then keep on watching. So of course I've started off with my favourite trio, the Kiehl's under eye treatment, the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, and then of course my Laneige on the lips. Like at the moment I'm not using any like acids or exfoliants on my skin, which I don't know if that's bad, but I mean I'm having some issues down here at the moment, but other than that I seem to be doing okay, so it seems to be working. Sometimes I feel like things like niacinamide actually break me out more, so those are what I prep my skin with. Starting off with the Refi Primer. I love this stuff. Like, I think I mentioned in my last kind of get ready with me that I'm quite new to the primer game. I literally couldn't live without this stuff. It is so good, and I love this roller. I just love this roller. I just take this all across. The only thing is I do think it's a bit unhygienic having the roller ball. Today obviously I've got some issues down here. I'm literally rolling directly over it, and then tomorrow I will roll back over my whole face, so it's probably not the most sanitary. This is the Refi Glow and Sculpt Primer, and it does exactly that. Like, I love this bit for my jaw. Like, I really clench my jaw at night, so in the morning this is so nice just to run over the bottom part of my face. Like, look how glowy my skin looks now. I'm like a little glazed donut. And look, you can see that is sticky, so whatever you put on top of that is really going to stick to your face and make your makeup last all day. So then I'm going to go in with another Refi product. I've never tried this before. This is the Refi Brow Sculpt. I just love anything that Jess Hunt does. I mean, I definitely don't have brows like her, but this product just makes her brows insane. So I did think it was going to have the little brush. It does look a little bit scary. It's really white. At the moment for my brows, I've been sticking them down with Got To Be Glued. So it'd be interesting to put these two to the test, because the Got To Be Glued one is literally like £5. This isn't as wet as the Got To Be Glued, which I'm preferring. I've got a lot more control. Do you know what? This I was really skeptical on, because I thought, you know, I love my Got To Be. What's broken, don't fix it. Oh no, that's not it, is it? If it's not broken, don't fix it. But this you just have so much more control over. And it's like a wax, it's waxy. It's not as wet and sticky as the Got To Be Glued. I literally don't do anything with my brows. I don't tweeze them, I don't pluck them, I don't get them threaded, waxed, nothing. I literally just let them grow. And then I deal with the consequences really when it comes to filling them in, because there's literally no shape. But they're so fair that I can kind of just manipulate them into doing what I want them to do. Okay, so that is my brows stuck down. I love this, and I'm glad I ordered it in the end, because I was, you know, second guessing it. This is, oh my god, it does have the brush. Oh my god, okay. I knew it had the brush. Okay, so now we're going to brush through them with this, and this product is literally my new favourite. That is, well, is it well designed because I almost missed it, but that is so good that it is the one with the brush. It's giving me such a laminated effect. Oh my god, okay, love this product. Definitely worth the hype. Going straight in with foundation, this is NARS Sheer Glow in Barcelona. It probably is a little bit dark. I do prefer to get a slightly tanned foundation and then I just blend it down my neck. See, I always do my brows first, but then I really struggle to get around my brows with foundation, and I end up having like patches go around them. And I'm just using my trusty Refi brush to blend this all out. Like, I literally love the Refi products. I've only just started my makeup and I've already used 3 Refi products, so they are definitely like my new faves. Okay, so next I have the Milk Makeup Bronzed Matte Bronzer Stick. And look how tiny it is. I love how tiny that is. It's so cute. I hope I got the right shade. I got the shade Baked. Okay. Oh, I always find new bronzers really scary because you don't know how well they're going to blend out. I mean, it's going on really nice and creamy. I think with bronzers we can always build. I know I've only put a tiny bit on, but we can always build. Let's see. Oh my god, that blends so easily. We can definitely put some more of that on. It's a nice colour as well. It's nothing too orangey. Look how easy that blends out. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit more just on the cheekbones. Oh, I love that. I love this. I love the colour. At the moment, I've been using my Pink Honey for cream bronzer, but this is definitely a new favourite and it's going to be so easy to travel with. Like, look at the size difference. So I'm loving this. And because it blends so seamlessly and it's so light, I think you could even just wear it on its own. Like, just moisturise, little bit of bronzer around the sides, lip liner, lip gloss, bit of mascara, and you're ready to go in the summer. This is what I love about buying new products, is I feel like sometimes I do get stuck in a little bit of a rut. I just like what's working for me at the moment, so what's not broken, don't fix it. I'm loving that analogy today. But no, there is so much better out there than what's in my little makeup bag, so I really do need to get out and start experimenting. I didn't actually pick up any concealers, so I'm just going to go in with my two faves. The Maybelline Fit Me, I just take that around my nose and along any blemishes. And then my trusty HNB concealer. This is in the shade SF2W, and then the Maybelline is in the shade 25. I always love to know the shades that people are using. And then I'm just going to go in and blend that out. The HMB concealer blends out so seamlessly. I only put it under my eyes just because it is a little bit thick for the rest of my face. It really like just brightens my under eyes. But yeah, really loving those two concealers at the moment. They are tried and tested, not first impressions. Next, going in with cream blush, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Pink Gasm blush. And I'm just dotting that either side. I love blush. It is my favourite step in my makeup routine. It just makes your whole face look awake. This blush, I love it so much. It's my favourite. I do go with a powder one just to bring a little bit more colour back to my cheeks. But it is super glowy and it just gives me like a nice sheen. Not that I really need it, like my skin is looking super glowy. So next is powder. I definitely need some powder because this makeup is just going to slip and slide. So I'm going to go in with some powder. This is the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom, and I'm going to go in with my powder puff, and then I just tap it on the back of my hand and then the magic happens. So I just go in and set that first, and then I just go around my chin, around my nose, kind of like just my T-zone area, just above my brows. I kind of leave this area here, and then anything that's left on the back of my hand I kind of just swipe up and go back through. My eyelids as well, don't forget your eyelids. And then I always go back in with my Refy brush and just sweep all that away, making sure that there's no excess left on my skin. So now that we're all set, I'm going to go in with some bronzer. This is the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, my favourite bronzer in the whole wide world. It just gives you like a lovely holiday glow. Yeah, I've literally been using this bronzer for years and years now, and it is holy grail. I feel like I'm very contradicting in this video. I feel like I'm like, you know, you got to try new products out there because I've loved everything that I've tried, and then the other half of me is like, you know, I've used this for years and I won't ever stray from it. So there we go. And because I use the slightly darker foundation, I don't really go in with too much bronzer. I just use it just to warm up the edges of my face. When it comes to my nose, I never know what to do with my nose. I always just do a little like that, and same with my chin, all down my neck, always blend my neck. Me and my sister watched something the other day and we were really laughing because this girl had her hair slicked back and she hadn't blended her makeup round the back of her neck, and I never do that. I never blend my makeup around the back of my neck, but now whenever I have my hair slicked back, I always make the conscious effort to go like literally all the way around my head. And then just after every step, I like to go with my Refy brush. I know this probably seems really excessive. It just makes sure that everything is blended all together nice and seamlessly. Okay, next going in with my Dior powder blush. Me and Alana, I probably tell you this every time I use it, but me and Alana bought this in Paris. I've literally had my eye on this for ages. We got to Paris, we were a little bit delirious, we headed straight to Sephora, which is just never a really good mix. We spent loads of money, we got to the till, and this was something like 50 euros, which is really expensive and excessive, but look at that colour. It is the best blush ever. It really, really is. Of course, I'm going in with this today. I love the combination of the Charlotte Tilbury and this on top. Let me just put my little mirror there. I've heard loads of people saying on TikTok that they don't think it's very pigmented. But I mean, look at that. That is literally just a few swipes. So nice. I'm just going to go in on the other side. And then I kind of just take this everywhere as well, just blending that into my bronzer. So yeah, this is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in the shade 001 Pink. And it has changed my life. So thank you Dior, thank you Sephora. Love it, you need it. Now for brows and mascara, I am slightly cheating. They're not from Sephora. These are both Maybelline. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Sky High and then the Maybelline Express Brow for my brows. I love just like a really tiny little pencil. This is in the shade Soft Brown. And then I'm just going to go in and fill my brows in. It sits really nicely over the brow sculpt. So brows are done. I never do anything too crazy with my brows. I'm just gonna go in with my mascara. I always use a waterproof mascara. It is a nightmare to get off. But otherwise I feel like you get it all under here and it is just not my vibe. And oh, great. Like, why does this happen? It's because I'm not looking at what I'm doing. So I'm going to come back when I've got my mascara on and hopefully that will have dried and then I can just pick it off. A trick I was told is if you get the spoolie of your eyebrow brush. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, okay. Okay, now I've just got mascara on my spoolie brush. Oh no, I'm making it worse. Okay, so mascara done. I only ever go on my top lashes. I never really take anything underneath. Now we've got some new lip products to try. These are all again from Refi. This is very Refi heavy and I really do apologise. But I really wanted to try some of their lip sculpts and they came back and I managed to get the gloss. So we've got the lip sculpt in Rosewood and Blush. Let me swatch for you. So Rosewood and Blush. So basically I've just bought the same shade. They're very similar, but I'm gonna go in with Rosewood because I've heard Holly Flynn, who does Molly May's makeup, she loves this shade. So if it's good enough for Molly May, it's good enough for me. All I have on my lips is that leftover Laneige that I put at the beginning. Oh my god, okay. So this is just basically like a Your Lips But Better shade. Does that look any different? It does, it does. It's just far away. The camera is having a hard time. And I mean, aren't we all at the moment? So that is Rosewood. And then, I'm sure there's a bit at the bottom. And then if you unscrew, there is the sealant at the bottom. It's a nice lip liner, I like it. You don't need both. Don't get Rosewood and Blush, get one or the other. I like Rosewood, but I suppose I haven't really used Blush yet. And this sealing thing at that's gone on afterwards is interesting. Then, when I can get it out of the box, I'm gonna go in with the lip gloss. I love the metal. And let's give it a go. Oh my god, look at that shine. So I am definitely more of a gloss girl than a matte girl and I love this. So usually I just put my Laneige on, which you can also buy from Sephora, but this is just a really nice high shine. It's a lot shinier. Loving this, that is really, really cute. And then that's it. I don't really do like a setting spray. I just like to leave my skin. I feel like I'm forgetting a step. Why do I feel like something's missing? This is just my everyday makeup. But yeah, that is everything that I bought from Sephora. I loved everything. I mean, the only thing I will say is that these two Refi shades are very similar. I love this gloss. Obviously the blush is my favourite. The primer I love. The brush, essential. Like, I just wouldn't be able to cope without this brush now. This Milk, it just blends out so seamlessly and it just gives you like the perfect warm shade. Again, I think I did say I got this in the shade Baked, and I just love how mini it is. Like, I just love mini things. It really is a problem. When I go away and I go into Sephora, they always have the minis by the till and I just want to buy them all. So I'm a sucker for a mini. Maybe I won't. This powder, the Huda Beauty in Cherry Blossom as well, is amazing. I feel like I really didn't speak about this enough, but it just gives me the most flawless under eye, keeps my makeup in place all day, and it's perfect to just top up afterwards. This is everything I picked up from Sephora. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you enjoyed it. I love you millions, and I will see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye.